Are you ready for Alabama versus Georgia? The Dogs and the Tide, two teams that have been in each other's way for supremacy in the SEC and the national title race. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense has the football first here today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. Alabama and Georgia, they have collided in the biggest stages for the biggest trophies in the sport. But the last meeting, that regular season classic in Tuscaloosa, the Tide jumped them 28-0. It was a beatdown. Georgia responded. Kirk actually took the lead late in the game before one of the most memorable plays of the season won it for Bama.
Yeah, it was just something we've not had to see from Kirby Smart's team. On the road, like you said, down so big. I remember you saw Alabama taunting Georgia going off the field at halftime. But give credit to Georgia. Not only do they come back, but they take the lead. It looked like they might be able to get out of there with a win. And then the freshman at the time, Ryan Williams, introduces himself to a national audience with maybe one of the best plays of the year. Great call by you, by the way.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. QB decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. A quick juke to get free. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal, upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now, will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? QB keeps it himself. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And it's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the The defense smothers him for no gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the ground. It's Bell. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they get him again.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Pass caught, second down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the grab. It's Horton. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The drive ends and the punt team on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Using his legs on the scramble. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
The sure hands, it's Branch. Tackle is made, that's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab behind the line. It's Young. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Punt over the middle. It's Williams. Good enough for first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Send the back in motion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trapped again in the pocket. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Dogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he drives the punt deep. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Horton. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Dump off caught by the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough... Oh, he lost the ball. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. Breaks into open space. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Stockton. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And this will be his fourth punt tonight. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the out route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Back in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Young. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. A change of direction. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
It's second down after that completion. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, tied, and 6 more points to the total. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now the try for two. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. And the ball to the ground. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Second down after that short completion. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
The offense now operating in empty. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
In the red area, it's Frazier. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Stockton. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route. The catch made.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. He'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at midfield. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Trying the run, it's Miller. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Horton. Touchdown, Bama! This offense really clicking.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's a run to the left. Oh, what a move. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.